January we started re-releasing the pages, updating them, and this was all due to Sam Luke, because without him I couldn't muster the energy to do it, because though it's very near and dear to me, I just keep prioritizing the unfun stuff. So he kind of came in and said, "What's what?"
Did you ever do a comic before this one?
I did,
like a full-fledged thing.
It was, I never kept it consistently updated.
Because I mean, it can be scary. It's especially alone, and you guys have some pretty grand ideas. So, but yeah, I mean, we started. I forgot. I think Bunny just said, you know, I want to do this comic again. And now you're an artist, and then it's just like we just started brainstorming together and figuring out a process and how best to work it out. We have two completely different art styles, and yet they seem to be blending together in some weird way, as you will probably see later on in the comic. But it's all about, yeah, just sitting and hashing it out and planning it, because it's really complex stuff. We want it to be entertaining too, so yeah.
I'm really happy with the work. We just did our first page with Gabby, girlfriend. Gabby Gonzalez is my girlfriend, and she's actually doing the coloring for the comic. Because, well, you do the sketches and all the line work, and coloring, you say, is time-consuming. Yes. So, yeah.
Well, and it's established. Like, we have our colors, you know. So anybody can color a comic book page.
No, she's really good.
It's not just like
she definitely knows how to, you know, not take forever with it, but make it look really sharp.
Yeah.
And I'm interested because there's definitely some landscapes that we haven't colorized yet. And I'm interested to see where she takes it. So, Sam actually, he started...
I hate coloring.
Yeah, okay. So Sam's going to be doing some line work too, but he does all the storyboards right now because, you know, the first couple pages it was me, but he started taking over. He has some interesting ideas for shots and, you know, any way we can spin it to make it a little more interesting to look at. So that's been really great. And there's definitely select pages where it's just going to be Sam's art. Maybe I'll add some things here and there, but in particular, I think you're working on the Weekend War. He's doing the flashback. I think I might be doing some of the characters, but all the robots, the Victorian robots he's drawing, which I'm really excited about, because the Weekend War in the lore is when Peter Walter and Messiah are battling it out with the steam-powered giraffe and the cop-graphic elephants. Yeah, just for reference what we're talking about.
Back in the day. Like 18-something? 18-something?
90-something? Maybe, I don't know. 96. Okay.
Well, it's been real fun just to like, yeah, I could go back to the beginning when I thought I could just come up with all this stuff for my character when I was like, I want to make a robot. He's going to be a spaceship, and he's going to live on the moon. And they're like, oh, we already kind of have a lore thing set up. So I've been figuring out my role in the band, and I'm really, the more I figure it out, the more I enjoy myself as an assistant, you know, like just trying to help them sharpen the vision and make it clear, and it'll take place in the comic and wherever else and stuff, I guess. Yeah. Did you say more hatchy?
Yes, I think we can all agree.
Yeah. So when's the next page coming out?
When is Hatchworth going to make an appearance?
I think this is also oh, no, you go ahead.
When is it coming out? Well, I wish we could have gotten it this week, but next week you'll see some pages, probably.
Yeah. We're kind of working at our own pace, like with the cavalcading art. I'm kind of like taking my sweet time, but it's gonna. I'm really happy with it. So I'm really excited when it'll be finished.
Yeah. Well, we usually have pretty consistent updates with we release a new page for the comic every week or so. Yeah, I don't think unless we're really busy. Sometimes it's like once a week. Most of the time it's twice a week, but you know, we have so much to do with touring. It's almost impossible to make it consistent, but it's been pretty great. I've looked at the progression, and we're gaining viewership, which is really awesome. So comics really cool, and hopefully when that one's completed, we'll be able to throw it in a book. And yeah, we're thinking maybe in a year we'll see if it's completed. And I know Sam has some wonderful ideas for some one-shots, and I think putting a collection of like art and little I know he wants to do kind of an origin story for Hatchworth, which is maybe not enough to warrant a whole comic, but like maybe like a little couple pages, and it would be really sweet to see.
And you got something?
Yeah, we got ideas. We got so many ideas. There's never a shortage of ideas. I'm working on a book right now. We're trying to, well, we're still in the process of kind of figuring it out, but I wanted to kind of try our hand at publishing before we do the big stuff. We have a couple ideas in book form, and we just, we want something that kind of started off, see how the process goes, so we're working on a little kind of, I don't know what to call it. Well, it's a children's book. It's kind of a children's book. Kind of. It's a coffee table book. Yeah. For children. It's appropriate for children, but I don't know.
General audience?
General audience. I wouldn't say it's child-centric. It's like if My Little Pony had a book, you would know it's like just aimed at kids. There's a lot more vomit involved. You know our humor. So that's another project. Hope to get that out in the fall. What else we got? We got a lot of stuff. We can sit here talking for an hour and a half about it if we wanted to. Oh yeah, what about shows? What's next for shows? You want me to open it? Here, you can find this online, but we're just going to read our schedule to you. No. So obviously, this weekend we're in Detroit, and you all are as well.
At a brand new convention.
How many of you have been to Youmacon? Cool. So this is, what they've been saying, it's Youmacon 2. So it's more Youmacon just earlier in the year, which is awesome.
And a pinch less anime.
Just a pinch. So we got Annie Minneapolis. That's coming up. It's in, let me make sure I Minneapolis. Right. But before that, we got Steampunk World's Fair in New Jersey. So, yeah, any of you from there? No? Just one person?
Oh, well, that's
Well, we'll see you there, maybe. You coming? No?
We'll see.
It's a fun convention. They liked us so much. We're coming back. So they have like an extensive VIP program that they worked out. So you can. I think there's like a dinner with us, and so it's pretty fun. So definitely, if you are going, buy those VIP tickets because it keeps the convention running.
Don't expect to see me there because I'm going to be running the main stage for a whole weekend. They hired me to be
Congrats, Steve.
the guy.
You got a job, right?
I got a job. I get to work all weekend. These guys perform.
Anime Minneapolis, run by the same folks who do Metacon and Anime in the Midwest. Great. Doing that right after, the week after New Jersey. So that's a little more central to where we are right now. I believe Anime Midwest has 2 concerts. I think they're like an hour each, so kind of double the fun. Yeah. Not quite as long. Not the 2 hours that we did last night. Was it 2 hours? I think it was a little more than 2 hours. It was a slow set. It just seemed to keep going. And there's stuff in the future, but we're going to Canada in September. I think it's Ontario and Niagara, right?
Canadians?
Sweet. We'll be in Anime Midwest again, and that's July. We're working on a Comic-Con show in San Diego. How many of you from San Diego? Okay. Well, if you're in town, we're booking a theater. Hopefully, it's like 70% confirmed. So it still might be standing room only, which I think is weird. Because theater for a theater. We're seeing what we can do. But yeah, so we got a lot of. We also got the Pride Festival in San Diego the week before. That's more like kind of a. Maybe we'll get some new fans by performing a little set. Well, we got lots of shows, so that's fun. Yeah, we're so booked, and there's tons that I wish we could announce. We have one in particular I think the East Coast is really gonna like, but gotta wait for the announcement. Let's talk about